probably cutting in the middle. And this will likely go up sooner rather than later.
I can't believe it. We have a Sonic game that has launched to near universal praise and has no backhanded compliments. Is it over? Or have people seen through the grift?
That's why I say this might go up sooner rather. If you have a season pass, the content can now be installed. There is additional content that can be applied. Oh, Jesus Christ. What?
Because we never, did regular generations start.
The
other reason I made a joke.
There's Sonic Generations.
On Sonic.
And I used a code in the box to get the Chunky Adventure model.
Like when we recorded Mario plus Rabbids, we seem to have a day one pre-order version, but we did not pre-order this game. It was just available in a store. I don't know why the GameStop near us keeps fucking doing this.
I can show pictures. The box is the day one edition, but I've now flipped it to the
We didn't pre-order shit.
So, I'm about to start. Try to get a point card to get the digital upgrade to get that costume and the Keanu Reeves thing.
Even though I think that costume is fucking awful.
Manual, staff credits. Yes, but if I get a point card...
we could, show it off at some point, but just start the regular game. The other reason, besides never touching the regular generations, the other reason I say to start was the regular. People are like, if you haven't played the original generations, start with that, because the Shadow Generations has you have a double jump in your moveset. So,
Shush. I had to let it go.
Doesn't that run the risk of weird dreams come true copyright?
Fucking brightness setting.
Why do they give you a brightness setting? Ah, too bright! I was going to say, honestly, I would say leave it at, this basically center.
That's center.
Yeah, leave it. That lines up with about the A in Generations. I would leave it around there. I would assume you can alter this later if you need to.
Ah, yeah. This is happening.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. Look me up if you ever need some help. Here's a tip to get you started. Use the jump to reach higher ground.
Got hit by the first bad Nick skill issue. I made a joke out of it.
Wait, hold on.
Remember, didn't they do a funny in this?
Oh, that is super fucking convenient. That I like.
Didn't they do a funny and this is literally the Green Hill level design from the first game?
Yes, but they also, in the controls, did the coolest fucking thing.
Alright.
Spin dash is mapped as a hotkey on a trigger. You can spin dash!
Didn't fucking, Forces, didn't it also have that in, the 2 classic Sonic stages or something? It is convenient, but it's one of those, I have too much muscle
memory to...
I made a joke, and we are going to have a lot of it. The commentary is mostly going to be this, but I really do find it fucking amazing how this game, releases, and when it releases, like I said, it's it gets basically, universal fucking praise, and it's there is no backhanded compliments or anything, or there is no, it's good, but actually, it's I made a joke, is it over? Is the anti-Sonic grift over? Have people realized that all the big, YouTubers are just, bad at video games and should not be taken as fucking gospel?
Choice is pretty fast if you're doing that, too. Yes! S rank.
No, it's going to be A. Or, oh. I thought you were just barely under the time.
Nope.
Wait, I think the time might be like 2 minutes.
Something like that.
So...
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Hi, Mia. Never played Generations.
No, we never played the good version of Generations because of poverty. We had the fucking 3DS version. Ugh. Just threw up in my mouth a little thinking about it.
It's not that bad.
No, it is.
He'll be here any second.
Which I don't understand why, like, Generations came out in 2011. I don't understand, why did they not make a port of Generations for the Wii U? And that would have been early enough in the Wii U before it was a colossal failure. You could have done that. And if they had done that, that might have maybe boosted sales, like, early on.
It's kinda impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy
Now,
birthday,
like,
Sonic. Hope you like
well, I think people complaining about the removing Sonic just sort of holding, like,
Amy by
Amy's
the head.
face and talking and totally ignoring her like an asshole. Well, I will, like, well, I think people complaining about that was stupid. Her just sitting there was like the cupcakes. I will admit that is a really fucking weird animation.
Yeah.
You could have either just had her standing there, or if you're going to have her holding the plate, turn her like model around so it looks like she's picking up like food off the table or something. Though, funny thing was that, that while people complained about that change, another change in this scene, they added a bunch of chows in, like,
Yes.
the background and shit. One of which being a dark chow. I don't know, why would you invite him? He's a prick.
Generations was an anniversary title.
Uh, 2011, 2021 would be... Yeah, so it's like 14 years?
Go by 10.
That's why 2021 would be
10 years.
10 years, so then you're 22, 3...
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, 14.
It's been 14 years.
Whew! Whew!
Counting my gray hairs.
If it's been 14 years, does that mean...
Oh, shit. First, oh yeah, Chunky Dreamcast model.
Not just chunky Dreamcast model, you have the light speed ass. Wait, does it have every upgrade? Because you have the blue, like...
The ring is the...
Light speed ass. Fuck, I don't remember what your other upgrades in Adventure were. Especially because in Adventure 1...
I'll play this stage in a second.
Especially because in Adventure 1...
Trying to figure out the controls.
It's a, like, modern Sonic game, so it should... Jump should be the bottom button, and then boost should also be one of the face buttons, unless they alter to have...
No,
unless they're using the Forces control scheme, then boost should be on one of the triggers.
It's the spin dash trigger is boost, but I was looking for this. Hold on. Two of the face...
we have...
No, two of the face buttons are jump, one of the face buttons is slide, one of the face buttons does nothing, one of the triggers does nothing, and
You
then...
enable the Omo Chow hints. The game will tell you when you need shit. Just play the fucking level.
I already figured it out, though. What?
It's a Sonic game. We have to play like you have the attention span of a coke fiend. Yeah, like... I can't...
Yeah, because drift. So, guess you could say it's Sonic Drift.
Boo. Boo. But... Like,
It's just going to assume the controls.
You can do a homing attack whenever a locking cursor appears after jumping. Zero
Second
their
bridge.
enemies and take them down.
I had the hints on, just...
Hold down the boost button for a boost of speed. Once
well, and also, well...
you can no longer use
Well, and...
defeat enemies.
I think if you have the hints on, I don't know if they're separate or if it carries over the Shadow Generations. Having the hints on, I think, would display things in that, though it might not carry over because both games have their own save files, because something really interesting people learned from the PC version. Shadow Generations is literally its own game, if you get the game on PC and go into the game's files, that starting menu is basically an in-game launcher. On PC, Shadow Generations is its own zip file.
Okay. That's convenient, but fucking bizarre.
Alright.
The way the swapping works. Fine.
Shouldn't it, because it's Generations and the shit it's based off of, shouldn't it just be tapping left and right on the...
Yes! It is tapping left and right, but it's like really snappy. It's not bad, it's just...
No. This could become a thing when we... This could become a thing when we get to the Shadow Generations portion, but while I said this release was, like, near universal praise and shit, it did, but while it did, that was sort of mostly for the other console versions. People were acting like the Switch version was some, like, unoptimized PowerPoint presentation that would run like ass. It's looking like the Switch version is running fine, and the game didn't give us an opportunity to update, so it's not like, oh, it had some, like, day one update that fixed a bunch of this. The game never gave us an option for that, and there was no...
It's this bridge.
And there was no version, like, icon in the, you know, start screen, so, yeah, it's like, this is running fine. I feel like y'all are just being unreasonable, and that kind of feels like y'all are just looking for something to complain about because it's a Sonic game. Oh, you can also... Yeah, I was going to say that's the other thing, if the boost with ZR, I was going to point out because it's Generation. Shouldn't you have LNR quick side...
S-rank!
Wait. Yeah, perfect, honest.
Oh, yeah.
Duh.
Whatever.
Shouldn't be able to get S-rings on my first playthrough. This game is too easy.
Too easy. Nice, shoot the Z.
You know, what I was gonna say was the whole, like, Switch thing and stuff. The Switch version is 30 FPS and the other consoles are 60, but the 360 and PS3 version was, I believe, also 30. So that's why at least basic generation seems to run fine, because it's literally about as good as it was on the older consoles. As I don't know about the Shadow Generations, because
I can deal with 30 FPS.
Well, the game was originally 30. That's why I'm pointing it out, and that's why I'm like, that feels like y'all are being a bit unreasonable, because Generations on the 360 was 30 FPS, you fucking idiots.
We can start over there. That skyline looks...
Now, again, this is just this, you know, the Generations half. I don't know about the Shadow half, because I would assume the Shadow half, because it was...
We also...
Because it was the new one, it might have been developed for the other consoles, so that might be when the game slides into a fucking PowerPoint.
We'll see when we get there.
Unless...
I mean, we also defended Sonic Superstars on the Switch.
Well, because it was also a similar thing, I believe, where the Switch and PS4 versions, the older consoles, were 30 FPS.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
The PC...
Oh!
Oh, funny, I
forgot about that.
That's why they're added in the cutscene.
I love this rendition.
Yes, it is a nice rendition, but I don't remember how reasonable or unreasonable the Dreams Come True copyright is, so we probably shouldn't let the music play on its own too much.
And again, just to point it out, physical Switch version, I can show my home screen, there's no information. Hold on. Due to a software bug, the IP address and credit card files is up. Fuck.
Why does the Switch know my social security number?
Yeah, there's... Okay. Omo Chow. Oh! That caught me off guard.
What?
Listen to that music.
Oh yeah, the level select music from Heroes. Cause you know this was the anniversary game.
Challenge tries. Yeah, I'm gonna leave lives off in challenges. Thank you very much. And then you can just...
No, that's not leaving lives off for challenges. I believe that's just leaving lives off in general. I've seen people say apparently this game just doesn't have lives in general.
Okay. And when we stop recording, I can make a backup. Cool. That's...
No, because you can replay stages to be...
yes, but...
It's not as needed, but the cutscenes would not play. So that would be the thing we'd want to show again.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how is the audio balancing in this video? I always ask this at the start of a new Let's Play so I can make sure that the audio balancing is fine. As always, keep in mind, I'm trying to make sure that me and Carson are louder than the game because I don't want the game's audio to drown out me and Carson, and I thought I did a good job with that. But if you have any concerns about the audio, you can leave those concerns in the comments, but try not to spam the comment section with tons of similar comments. If a lot of people have the same type of concern about the audio balancing, try and give a comment you agree with a thumbs up, because I will notice if a comment gets a lot of attention, and that would tell me that a lot of people agree with whatever that comment said about the overall audio balancing in the video. And you can do this as a way to suggest changes, but like I was saying, if you see a comment that you agree with, try not to leave a duplicate comment, because I don't want most of the comments on my video to be people suggesting audio balancing changes. If a lot of people feel like I need to make some type of change to the audio balancing. But the other thing you need to keep in mind, I edit parts a week or two in advance. So even if a suggestion gets made and I do decide to actually take that suggestion and actually apply those changes, you might not see those changes for an extra week or more, depending on how much editing I've done. So always keep that in mind whenever you suggest stuff, because I'm not going back to re-render and re-edit older parts that basically were made before someone made a suggestion that I ultimately decided to do. So always keep in mind, if I do decide to take a suggestion, it will likely not go into effect for a good week or more, depending on how much editing I've done in advance, which can differ a little bit, but at the very least, expect a buffer of a week. But like I said, it can be more. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.